Welcome back guys, it's Elwood here from Not So Serious Gaming. Today I'm bringing you the Easter egg guide for the Great Leap Forward. It's a pretty awesome map which is bloody hard, so sit back, relax and I hope you enjoy the guide. If you find this helpful, of course leave me a comment down below, and if there's any other guides you'd like me to cover, whether they're new or old maps, just let me know. Most importantly, if you want to help support me like I'm trying to help support you, you can always subscribe. Now let's get on to the map. First of all, I'd like to mention a few of the steps can all be done at once, but I'm going to show you how to do them all separately so you know where all the locations are, and if you wish to do them all at the same time, then you can. These steps include the radio steps, picking up the wrench and activating all the valves, opening up the safe, getting the scavenger and shooting all the toys. I think that's it. I think. And now onto the main Easter egg. First of all, like most maps, you need to activate power before you can start this Easter egg. To do this, take the right door out of spawn, go through the power room, and the power is just outside on the right hand side. Now you've activated power, there will be some radios around the map that will start making a static noise. You have to interact with these, they do not show you a prompt, you just have to press your interaction button. The first one is just down from the power switch in the little building here. The second radio is on the rooftop of the SOS building. To get here, take the left door from the spawn area, head down to the launcher pad, launch yourself up onto the roof, and then work your way up through the building and activate it on the roof here. Third one is at the bottom of the hotel. Just drop all the way down and it's just on the road here. The fourth one is just in the building next to the main hoarding roof that I like to hoard on. It's in the laundry room or the monkey house, whichever you wish to call it. It's just on the left hand side here. Slide out the building and head onto the ground floor, head over to the bar area and the radio's just inside on the left hand side. Now you must find a wrench. This actually has two uses for the Easter egg, one that I'll mention later, and the first one which is to turn the valves on all the gas pipes around the map. So there's three locations that the wrench could spawn in. The first one's just to the left hand side where galvanicles are at the bottom of the hotel. The next one's just to the left hand side of power, just on this barrel. And the last location it could spawn in is in the same room as Double Tap, just past it on the sofa here. And now for the valve locations. The first one is just in the electrical room, just go up the stairs and it's just on the right hand side here. The second one is just next to the first jump pad. Then if you take that jump pad up onto the SOS building, the third one's just inside the building, just before you head out onto the roof. The fourth one is out the back of the bar, just on the right hand side. And the fifth and final one is to the left hand side of Speed Coder. Now you've completed that step, at the beginning of the next round you'll have about 1 minute to 2 minutes to collect a summoning key that will spawn randomly in the air in one of the paths of the jump pads. If you happen to miss this, you'll have to wait till next round and you have to do it within the first minute or two. All you need to do is take the jump pads and hope you find it in the air. Once you do, just hold your action button when you go up in the air and you should grab it. Now onto the scavenger step. You can do this at any point when you do get the scavenger, but what you need to do is shoot 6 toys around the map. The first toy that you need to shoot is just in the power room, just next to where the valve is. The second one is just on the SOS roof, just to the left hand side of PhD. The third one, which was the hardest one to find, is in the hotel around the 3rd floor, just next to where the Bowie knife is. If you head into the room with the green light just outside it, go upstairs, the fourth one's just here on the dresser. The fifth one is in the monkey building, or the building with the slide next to it, whatever you wish to call it. Just head downstairs and it's on the counter right in front of you. The sixth one is just in the bar. If you turn right when you go through the entrance, you'll see it's just on the other side of the window. Now, the 7th one will appear on a random drain cover around the map. You'll have to run around and try and find this. When you do, just hold the action button and pick the little bugger up. Now you need to bring him over to the SOS building. When you do, you'll see that there's a table here with a picture just above it. You actually need to place it upon this trigger just here and you'll see it start floating in front of you. All you need to do now is kill zombies and collect souls here. Once you're done, you'll see that you need to actually have a Pack-a-Punch scavenger to then get it pimped even more. So go Pack-a-Punch the scavenger and then bring it back for a pimping. This now makes the scavenger pretty damn awesome. Bring the scavenger over to the power room and shoot these 4 pillars. It only takes about 2 shots and then you're ready for the next step. You'll see 4 screens next to each other in the power room with 4 different coloured symbols on it. You'll need to find 4 symbols around the map and change these to match them. Make sure you take a picture or something or write them down just because it's quite hard to remember. One of them's at the end of the sewer or the fun water ride, however you wish to look at it. One's inside the elevator of the hotel, you can see it from looking above or through the door. One's in the top of the monkey building, just before heading downstairs. If you look up through this window here, you can see it at the top of the step. And the last one's just underneath that building, just underneath where you'd slide down. Now you've written them all down, bring your knowledge over to the power room, enter the symbols, and if you're correct, this wire should appear. Now collect this wire. Now for that other step that I mentioned that you need the wrench for. This can be done at any time. What you need to do, bring it over to the building with the green light, open up the safe and grab the ether shard. Now, all you need to do is bring the shard from the safe, the wire from the monitor step and the summoning key from the jump pad step and bring it over to the plasma cutter. Place all of them on here and it now becomes one hell of a hard soul box. Unfortunately the range just isn't that big here, so you must have your wits about you. Once it's filled, the map will go dark. You will now have to fill up an orb of souls that will move around the map in 4 different locations. The first one is just here by the power switch. There's one in the spawn area. The second one's in the scaffolding area just by spawn. There's one just by the first jump pad by MP40. Another location's up on the SOS roof. Another one's at the bottom of the hotel. And the final location's just at Jug. Once you've completed this, it will then go back to daytime. Now you need to get Galvanuckles from the bottom of the hotel and you need to punch 4 electrical panels around the map. The first one is just on the left hand side of Speed Cola. The next one's at the bottom of the hotel, just where the radio was. One of them's underneath the scaffolding, just in the second area from the spawn room. And the last one's just in a pub. If you walk around the back of the bar, it's just in the room on the right hand side here, just before you get to the valve. Now all of these are done, you'll see that there's a monitor outside the bar area. This will have a red light on it. Make sure you're pimped and ready to go because this can be pretty tricky, but what you need to do is that you need to survive for about 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's not done on kills or anything and it's just time based. The next monitor you need to activate is in the scaffolding area just by the spawn room. This one's probably the trickiest. Now head to the roof that I love to hoard on, the one just before the monkey house, and start the lockdown here. Of course you just need to activate the red screen till it turns green. You'll be in a lockdown for about 3 minutes. All you need to do is survive, then you can hoard up or kill whatever you need to do. Once it's completed, it will turn to night time and you'll be able to wield this incredible bow of weathery destruction. And as far as I'm aware, you're done for the Easter egg. But I'll show you some side Easter eggs first. And first of all, I'm going to show you some shield locations, which you're 100% going to be glad I showed you for this map, as it's very much needed. So just by the power switch, you have this location here, and there's one location in the building just here. The last location for the dolly is in the power room just up the stairs. Now for the door part, one of them is just by double tap, just past the box, just on the right hand side here. The other location is just on the building outside double tap, just here. And if you walk down the street towards the jump pad, it's just on the left hand side here. Bring it back to power and you can build yourself the shield. I also think there's some other bench locations you can build this around the map, but I'm not too sure. Now it's time to upgrade the monkeys. Yeah boy, you can upgrade monkeys in this. So there'll be 3 monkeys around the map that you need to interact with. One of them is actually to the right hand side of the box. One of them's just to the left hand side of Galvanuckles and at the bottom of the hotel. And the last one's just at the bottom of the bar, just on the stool here. And once you're done, head over to the monkey building, as I keep calling it. Head downstairs and you see the 3 monkey statues are now on the wall here. I'm not sure if I had to interact with these or throw a monkey bomb at them, but once I did both, this monkey then appeared. I'm pretty sure this means anyone can now pick up the Pack-a-Punch monkeys. I really hope you've enjoyed this guide. I know it was a bit of a nightmare for me. This has been Elwood from Not So Serious Gaming. I hope you have a great morning, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a great one. Peace out. One super quick thing I forgot to mention, once you've done the valve step, a secret doorway will open up and you'll have a Bible ending for 50k. You can access this at any point of your game.